I hear a lot of people talking about a common problem with the swelling of tonsils and adenoids, especially in children, but also adults. And this can cause a sore throat, fever, fatigue, and overall achy feeling. If this is something you or a loved one is dealing with, stay tuned because I have a natural solution for you. I'm Julia Carr. I'm a naturopathic practitioner in Central Maine at Holistic Health Solutions, and I help people eliminate pain and restore their health naturally. The medical community believes that tonsillitis usually comes from a virus or bacteria contracted from another person or the environment. And they basically say there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sure you've wondered, like I have though, why do some people get this problem over and over and others never have to deal with it? And what can you do if you're struggling with tonsillitis on a regular basis? Well, I'm going to get to a solution in just a minute. But first, it helps to understand what the tonsils and adenoids do and why they are important to our health. Tonsils and adenoids are part of the lymphatic system. And most of us have probably heard of lymph nodes, and we know they have something to do with our immune system. But let me give you a bigger picture. Our bodies are made up of cells. We have around 100 trillion cells. And just like we consume food for energy and then we eliminate waste through our digestive system, each one of those 100 trillion cells needs nutrition for energy, and each one also eliminates waste. Cellular waste is called lymph. And just like our digestive system eliminates our food waste through the colon and stool, our bodies have a whole system to eliminate cellular waste, and that is the lymphatic system. And it's like the sewage system for our bodies. See, we have two fluids in our body. We have blood and lymph. Blood flows through our arteries and our veins, and it nourishes our cells with glucose and fructose. Blood is thin and it moves quickly, and lymph fluid is thick and it moves slowly. You know, the mucus that you cough up when your lungs and sinuses have fluid? That's lymph. And when it gets backed up, it can gather in your sinuses and you expel it through your nose or your mouth, which is why we get runny noses and coughs. Lymph is the cellular waste, and it travels through its own vessels, and then it's deposited into these lymph nodes. The lymph nodes filter this thick mucus fluid, and they send the waste through our kidneys or through our skin. And if your lymph is filtering properly, your urine will be colored and it's going to have some sediment in it. That's the filtered cellular waste. If your urine's clear, that's an indicator that your kidneys are not filtering properly and there may be some detoxing necessary. The tonsils and adenoids are lymph nodes. In fact, we have around 600 lymph nodes all around our body to absorb this cellular waste. And when the lymph nodes are unable to eliminate waste faster than it accumulates, they swell. And the body will turn up the heat in an attempt to eliminate it through the skin, through sweat. See, too much lymph means that the body is too acidic and is actually a state of acidosis. And this is dangerous for the body, and it will do what it needs to remove excess acid. Inflammation and fever are indicators of acidosis. And the best solution is to eliminate the cause of the problem. It's common to think that the tonsils or the adenoids are the problem when swelling occurs, and doctors often recommend removal of the lymph nodes through surgery. But the nodes are not the problem. Remember, the lymph nodes are part of the sewage system. So imagine the septic tank in your home gets full, so it causes a backup in the toilet. Would you just remove the tank? Because if you did that, then where would the waste go? It would run back into your house and it would cause a big stinky problem. And that is what happens in your body if it cannot eliminate the cellular waste. It gets backed up and it causes a mess. Swelling, fever, aches, pains, even skin eruptions like rashes, all due to the lymphatic backup. When we remove these important lymph nodes, it puts more burden on the body to find a way to eliminate cellular waste. And if it doesn't have enough places to filter the lymph, it can cause more symptoms of sickness. And if it's not addressed properly, the body will eventually create hard masses of lymph buildup known as tumors. Now, here's what you've been waiting patiently for, the natural solution. The best long-term solution is to eliminate the cause of the excess waste. See, cells run on carbon, The cleanest, easiest fuel for the body comes from simple carbohydrates, fruits, and leafy greens. There's less waste from these nutrients because your cells can use it all for fuel. So if you need to detox lymph nodes, you can focus on eating fresh, raw fruits, berries, melons, and leafy greens. And this is going to give your cells a great boost. And it may take a while to see results this way. It probably took time to build up the waste, and it will take some time to detox it, but it will be worth it to live in health. Another solution that is very fast and effective is to reset your eliminative system through body system balancing. And this is what I do as a zone certified naturopath. The zone technique is a simple stimulation of the spinal cord, and it resets the messaging from your brain to your cells, and it puts your body in auto-healing mode. With zone balancing, you'll open up those eliminative channels and get your body working for you and not against you. No more infections, no more swelling, aches, pains, fever, or fatigue when your body is balanced. One of my clients, Maya, was suffering with skin eruptions all over her arms and legs. These dry patches were itchy and annoying. And when I checked her zones, the eliminative system showed up as being out of balance. After one session, the itchy patches on her skin had cleared up by 90%. By the second session, they were all gone. Maya's eliminative system was balanced, and her body was able to return to its natural state of health. This same technique has worked to heal chronic swollen glands and tonsillitis, and it can work for you too. If you are ready to eliminate the chronic tonsillitis, ear infections, or skin disorders, schedule your reset today at holistichealthsolutions.pro. Appointments are available in Corinna, Maine, and there's house visits in Skowhegan, Waterville, Augusta, and Bangor areas for a small travel fee. Get your body in balance and enjoy health again. holistichealthsolutions.pro. Go there now, and I'll see you soon.